Hey everybody, this is Raul for Bass Musician Magazine, and we are here in Portland, Oregon, on location, bringing you the lowdown with none other than the incomparable, the amazing, the superb Miss Divinity Roxx.
Yo!
We are so fortunate to have her here on her stop with the Dream Work Tour.
Yes.
Here at the FirkinTavern, which I had to pronounce it. I figured that's the way they they say it.
The FirkinTavern, man.
And this is day 2 of the tour. You were
Well, this is day 1.
Day 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Medford was canceled. Yeah, this is the kickoff.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is where it's all beginning. So tell us a little bit about this tour. What's going on? I know you've got a busy month ahead of you.
Yeah.
So today Portland, tomorrow Seattle.
Yep.
And then kind of working your way across the country to Tennessee when it's all over.
All the way to Nashville. It's going to be crazy.
Gotcha.
I'm excited. The Dream Work Tour, because what? Teamwork makes the dream work.
There you go.
So I have a great team, so I'm really excited about this.
Excellent. And I know that a lot of you remember Divinity from our cover, April 2016. She was in the Female Bassist Issue, 2014. She just keeps popping up, Warwick Camp, you name it. I mean, she just bubbles up to the surface all over the place. But that's good, because good musicians are busy and, working it all around. And you had a recent CD release just last year. Yep. Impossible?
The I'm Possible CD.
I'm Possible.
Yep.
And now with the tour, tell me a little bit about the music that you're playing on this tour.
Well, we're going to play a lot of the I'm Possible album, which was the latest album. And we're going to play songs from the Roxx Experience, which was my second CD I put out back in 2012. Wow. Nice. Those two records are really different from each other. The Roxx Experience album is more rock, hip-hop, really aggressive music. I was writing really aggressive music then. I think I've calmed down a little bit. Everybody does. Got a little going, And the I'm Possible album, when I wrote that album and decided to put it out, I said it was going to be my last record. So I put my entire heart and soul, I bore my whole soul on that album.
Gotcha.
It's such beautiful music. I just come off of a tour in Germany. And I was letting some of the musicians who I was touring with, Lamar Moore and my man Julian Litwack, listen to some of the songs I had been writing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, I really need to go in the studio. I had been saying I needed to go in the studio for years. And I was letting them hear the music, and they were like, man, let's go record this stuff. So I'm like, are you guys serious? You really want to record this? I'm like bearing my soul. Mm-hmm. They were like, yeah, this music is beautiful. So we locked out a studio for 10 days in Nyack, New York, as a matter of fact. Yeah, Mood Recordings. And we, hammered it out. Mm-hmm. And it just came out so beautiful. And my man Eric Rossi mixed it, and my mom is on the album.
Nice.
She starts off the album with this beautiful, beautiful voicemail note she left for me, and she says to me, "Always expect a miracle." And that was really personal to start the record off like that. And my father had passed away, and so I was really emotional, and I just had a lot to say on bass and a lot to say lyrically, and I'm excited about that album. So I'm excited to play some of those songs. We Are is a beautiful song inspired by my former professor at UC Berkeley. We're the Ones We've Been Waiting For, June Jordan. I mean, this album is just chock full of little nuggets about the real Divinity. If you really want to know me, listen to that record.
There you go. Well, we were actually at the Musical Instrument Museum in Arizona a few weeks ago, and they have a big signs all over that say "Music is the language of the soul."
It is.
And this is where, the fortunate part for musicians is you get a chance to speak it out.
Yeah.
Where a lot of other people don't know how to talk.
True.
They're kind of mute. So you can kind of get this stuff out. Now, as culminating as this is, you said you thought that would be your last CD, but I can see the wheels turning just a little bit.
Damn it!
Just kind of going. I said it was going to be the last, but now that I'm thinking about it, I may have a little something else to say.
I do.
So what are you thinking down the pike? What?
I don't know. I have all these crazy ideas that I have so many ideas. I have to kind of cut them off and say, listen, what are we going to do? I don't know what's going to happen next. I know we're going to record. We're going to be on tour for a month. Mm-hmm. And usually that means that you're going to be creating. I'm really excited about this tour because I have Granville Mullings Jr. on the drums, incredible drummer. And we did auditions for a guitar player and found this gem of a man and player and person in Jerne Bervar. He's from Slovenia.
Oh, wow.
Slovenia's a beautiful country, by the way. I had been there on the last tour that I throughout Europe. But I mean, he's so inspiring. He came into the room and just injected energy into us. It was beautiful. Granville and I looked at each other like, this is definitely the guy. Yeah. I mean, he learned songs that he didn't have to learn. He had watched a bunch of videos on YouTube. He started playing stuff that we didn't send to the guitar player, so we kind of knew that he was the guy. So I mean, maybe we'll go in the studio after this.
Very nice. Well, and to quote another bassist, and he'll know who this is, but he says when you're with the band, it's your family. But the thing is, you've got a chance to pick who you want in your family, unlike regular family where you just get what you get.
Isn't that the truth?
And then you're kind of going, oh no, not this again. We all have that cousin. I got 3 of them, but I digress. I go away from that. But so when you can find somebody that can interact musically, that just you can play off of each other, that inspires you to do greater things. That's the sweet spot. That's where you really need to be.
It is. It really is. So I'm really excited to see what happens. This is our first show. We're at the FirkinTavern. We are doing our own sound, by the way.
Yes.
We loaded in our own instruments and our gear, by the way. This is a very independent movement.
There you go.
And that's tough, because I was a little bit flustered trying to get my sound together and still, play some bass and hear some bass and everybody, so many things. But you kind of made me feel better, so thank you.
Oh, and Portland, I mean, we love Portland.
Portland is a great city.
Because we've got music in all these little spots kind of like this. And you just never know. Yeah. We'll find a little patio. We did an interview with Brian Bell and the Aristocrats in a little patio next to a little theater downtown, and it was just because, again, you got a nice day, you got to get out.
It's a beautiful day.
People come out like bugs out of the woodwork. They're just coming out to see the nice weather and catch shows.
I hope so. I hope people come out tonight. It's gonna be a great show.
We have been spreading the word, and I know this will not be since this isn't via the internet right now, but I will get this up in time. So if people want to know more about the details about your tour, what's the best website to look? Where should they go?
DivinityRoxx.com. That's my website. Go under the tour tab and see if you're close to us. Take a trip, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Little road trip. Come hang out with the band. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's no telling what's going to happen on stage because I go anywhere, everywhere, all over the place sometimes. There'll be a lot of jamming. We're going to play a lot of these songs. We have some beautiful arrangements of these songs. I have some incredible players. The music is about love and the possibilities and knowing that you are possible in spite of it all. So if you need a little boost of love, a little boost of energy, I guarantee you, when you leave the show, you're going to leave feeling better than you did when you got there. I promise you that.
There we go.
And we are too. So let's share that energy,
We are so looking forward to it. Now, there's one thing I almost forgot, but I do have to mention because I know that a lot of our gear hounds, those gear acquisition syndrome people, are going to want to know a little bit about the weapons of choice you brought with you for the gear. Now, I did see a very sweet-looking white Warwick.
Yes, sir. The little 4-string streamer. It's my favorite bass right now. Mm-hmm. I'm playing DR strings, representing DR right now.
We go.
And I'm actually playing through the Warwick LWA head, the amp. It's little. You can take it anywhere. Let's see, what else? I have...
Sounds like a powerful little thing. Yeah, how many watts you got on there?
It's 1,000 watts.
1,000 watts. And this thing's built like a shoebox. I was wondering, what's she got going there?
It's a tank.
Yeah.
What else do I have? I mean, that's about it. I got a couple of pedals that I would play through. I don't use pedals a lot. Yeah, it just depends on my mood, how I feel. I have a flashback, TC Electronics flashback with me, and I have a Boss wah filter pedal. And then, of course, the loop station, because sometimes I'll do some looping, but not a lot of looping. We're running backing tracks because there are just 3 of us, and I need some help with those vocals, those background vocals. But yeah, that's about it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, everybody, I'm going to get this up as soon as possible. You're going to see this, and now you need to make plans to see Divinity Roxx coming to a town near you. And we'll do this so quickly because you've got just a little under a month to get your shit together, so you can see her play along with this amazing group, and feel the love, feel the music. Keep it low. Coming to you directly from Portland, Oregon, Bass Musician Magazine.
Yeah!